LeBron, seeing Giannis in that first game, what was the first thing that jumped out to you about the biggest difference from last year to seeing him this year?
I didn't get a chance to watch the first game. We had a team event when was that? Wednesday. So whenever our team event was, I couldn't watch the game. I didn't get an opportunity to watch it. We will watch film on it before the game, but I just know that he's probably improved. I know he's improved. Obviously, just continue to, prove off of what he did last season. So I did see the numbers. I seen some of the highlights, and he's a very dynamic player, a very good player. On the path to greatness, that's for sure. If he's not already there.
In the offseason, Kobe challenged him to put together an MVP type of season. Do you think he has that kind of skill set, and just now that he's in his 5th season, where he can go from here?
Well, I think at the end of the day, it's all about team success, and I know that's what we all want. I'm not here to piggyback what someone else has challenged him on. That's for him and his teammates, and the response that he had from Kobe. But he has a skill set, he has the talent, and he has a great coach that can help him get to that point.
You see the catch the game. You see the highlights. At least you see the 3 that Delly made to seal it. Does that give you any sort of pride or any sort of feeling to see guys that you played with and use that platform to move on and carry that on success for another?
At the end of the day, if you know Delly, he's gonna give you everything that he got and more, and he's gonna work on his game every single day. And that was a prime example of it, of them trying to double off of him, and he made him pay. It's that simple.
How have you seen Giannis grow just from his first rookie season to now he's like an MVP candidate?
He's just gotten better. He's gotten better, and he's taken the opportunity of actually playing the game and learning the game, and he's gotten better every single season. I think, like I said, Jay Kidd has done a great job of putting him in position to be successful as well, but he's put in the work, as you can tell.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
Return to your roots here at the Bradley Center. How's that? Not the first time you come back, obviously, but.
Yeah, it's always good. It's always special. We got an opportunity today to see some of our Marquette staff. They was at the hotel having an early breakfast. And got a chance. Me and Jay got a chance to go over there and talk to those guys. And you always relive the moments of a very important time in your life. It's always special coming back here for that reason, for sure. Obviously coming here my 15th time, my 15th year, not my 15th time, my 15th season, and it never loses that, so it's always good.
Seeing the progression of Giannis and seeing what he was able to do on opening night, just what are your thoughts about the way he's been able to mature to the player everyone thought he would be?
Yeah, obviously you could tell he's put on a lot of work in his game, and he's gotten the confidence early on from his coach. When everyone was saying, he couldn't shoot, he couldn't do this, he couldn't do that, and his coach gave him a lot of confidence, and his teammates believed in him, and that just took his confidence to another level. And he's at that point now where he's just figuring it out. He's just being nasty. He's dunking everything by the rim. He's last year you could see it. You could see him and Jabari last season when it started before Jabari got hurt. They was just dynamic. And he's continued that. So you could tell like he said, he has that mentality of how great he can be. Maybe I will be MVP. That's a mentality right there that not many can have. So you can definitely see it, and he started the season off letting you know what he's about this year.
You said it was a priority for you to develop a relationship before JR. How's that going so far?
Oh, it's going great, man. It's for all of us. We're just trying to get around each other. We spend a lot of time together with this team, this unit, and it's good for all of us. I think at the end of the day, as we all talked about, we have one goal, and our goal is to compete for a championship. And if that happens, nothing really matters. No one talks about the statistical numbers. No one talks about the minutes you was on the court. They talk about you being a champion, and that's what we all trying to get to. So we're building.
Dwyane, the Bucks returned 13 players from last year. You've been a part of championship teams. How important is that continuity year to year when you're able to build off of what these guys did last year?
Yeah, well, coming in like us with 7 new players, you got to figure things out. You kind of know what you want to do. There's going to be some few tweaks that coach is going to put in, but you kind of understand and know what guys' strengths are. And then you'd be surprised by what some guys worked on and what they bring different, but you just have a comfort level there. And, you're able to step right into what you didn't do last season and correct that. So they definitely be a better team for that. Knock on wood, they stay healthy just like, we want everyone to. And you can see the potential of this team.
When you guys You had 2 blocks the other night. Is there something you can do consciously each night to try to be more of a, I don't want to say shot blocker, but do more like that? Right. You have to make that part of your game, and LeBron does too, just because you don't have that 7-footer standing there.
We just all got to protect each other. You know, things break down in the game. We all make defensive mistakes and stuff happen. Just very talented players on the other team. We just all protect each other, and you got to make winning plays. You know, especially late in games. And we know that LeBron is known for his his dynamic blocks. Over my career, I've had a lot of blocks, and so that's not really necessarily about that. We don't have that. We have other strengths. We don't have the shot blocking right in the starting 5, but defensively we can. I thought we did a good job still, and you just got to make plays at the end of the game. There's winning plays, and we was able to make those. So I'm glad I was able to get off the ground a little bit and time the blocks a little bit and help us, get a win.
Yeah, you got perfect.
Yeah, perfect timing.
That it? Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Quinn.
Everybody available tonight playing?
Yes.
What's the greatest moment in Tyronn Lue basketball career history in Milwaukee?
Wow.
Damn, I ain't know you were gonna ask. Whoa. Uh-oh. Help him out. Good?
I will never do that. I tell you. Twist the ankle.
You okay?
I gave Ty some more time to think about the answer. You all right?
No,
This might have been just it.
yeah, right. I was only here for like 3 months, Dave.
Okay.
Really didn't play a lot. That was my last year of my career, and John Hammond and Coach Skiles did me a favor. I wasn't playing a lot, so they looked for trades for me, and they got me an opportunity to go to Orlando, where I went there and we went to the finals that year. So I was only here for probably 2.5, 3 months.
Did what Giannis do on opening night open eyes in terms of the season that he could have this year, following up a great season last year?
No, it didn't. He opened up my eyes a long time ago. But he's a great talent, and you expect that from him, and he's a leader of this team. He's a great all-star, great player, so you expect that. And tonight we got our hands full, but it's going to be a team effort defensively.
LeBron and Kyle yesterday mentioned that you have asked the guys for some patience as you kind of figure some things out in terms of, I guess it would be rotation or how to use certain guys in certain sets. What is it that you want them to give you a little time on?
Just rotations, who works well together, who fits together. And so it's gonna take a little time because we're very talented. We got a lot of versatility, so it's gonna take a little time.
How do you limit your turnovers against Milwaukee?
Well, we have to. They're very great in open court. Giannis, when he gets out in transition, he's very unstoppable. They do a good job of advanced passing with Brogdon. He can score, Milton can score, Snell can attack early. So we got to do a good job of just making the right play, the simple play, not the home run play.
Anybody else?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.